Hello and welcome on YaKademi. So in this video you will learn how to upload your website, because now you have created a website, you have created a game, and of course you are proud, you want to show it to everyone. So I will show you how to take all those files, all this work, and put it in the cloud so everybody can see it. And you can show off, of course, you have to show off. So let's go. You come on this website, and here on the top right you will click on upload the cloud to the cloud. Once you have done that, you see that we need some few little things to be able to upload it. So first you will click on download Git. Git is a software, free software that you will need to be able to upload on the cloud. So you can choose macOS, Windows or Linux depending on your operating system. If you're Windows, you click Windows, Mac, Linux. Once you have done that, you click, it will download. Once it has finished downloading, you go on the folder, your folder for downloads, and in your folder for downloads, you just double click on the exit file or the DMG file for Mac. Once it's done, you double click, I already say that. You click next, install, and everything will be finished. That's the first part. The second part is that you need to have an email account. So if you already have an email account, that's perfect. You don't need to do anything. But if you don't, you can just go here and click on it to create your email account. So here on Gmail, you can click on create one account. You put your first name, last name, your username, something that should be unique to you, and the password. Make something that you will remember, but which is also difficult for others to find out. Something very personal, long enough, use numbers and characters, but also make sure nobody knows it and make sure you will remember it. So once it's done, the last step we need to do is to create a GitHub account. So you click on it and you will arrive on this website. To create a GitHub account is very simple. You just put your username, your email, and again a password that you will be the only one to know and which is difficult enough for others to not find out. But make sure you write it somewhere in the beginning to remember it. And once you have done that, very easy, you go back and you will be logged in on your GitHub. So here is my GitHub account, and I can create a new repository. I will use this one for YaKademi. So here on the left, you see that you can create a new repository. This is what I'm going to do. I will create new, and I will give the name for my website. Remember, I created a website about Pokemon. So I will write Pokemon web. This is my Pokemon website. I don't need any description, but I want it to make public so people can see it. If I make it private, nobody will be able to see it. Once everything is done, just putting the name and click public, I create this repository. A repository is a place dedicated for you on the cloud. And that's it. You will arrive to this page. This page, you see, it shows you here some command line. Very interesting. I will show you where to put those code lines, command lines, to put online your website. So now that your repository is created, that means the house that will host your website on the cloud, I'm going to open my VS Code. On the VS Code, I click on the Explorer icon and I click open a folder. Here I remember it was this folder with my Pokemon setup. I click validate to open it. And here I can even see, yes, this is my Pokemon website. because it's written here, Pokemon. So where should I put those command lines that we saw previously? I will take my mouse and go in the very bottom until I see my mouse becomes 2 arrows. Top and you see? Here it becomes 2 arrows. I will click and hold and drag to the top. Great. Now that I make sure I'm in the terminal panel, I will go back to the website on GitHub. Remember Alt-Tab to switch easily. I will copy the first command line only. Git init. I click on it. I hit Ctrl+C to copy it, or I can do it with the mouse with copy, Ctrl+C. Alt-Tab, go back here, and I paste it here. Then I write enter. You see, now it's done. It says it has been done. That means here I'm creating a link that will help me to host my website. You can see all the files here on the left became green. That is a good sign. Then I will not do this one. I will just take git add. I will copy it, Ctrl+C, and here I will right click, paste it, but I will add space, and I will write --all, because I don't want to add just one file which is readme, as we saw in the website. Here I want to add all the files to the website. So I click enter, and they are all added now. Great. I go back, I copy the third line, Ctrl+C. This one is going to save all the files on my computer. I come here, paste it, enter, done. They are all saved. You can see they are not green anymore here. That means it's good. Now the last, no, not the last. The previous one is here to copy. I make sure I click HTTPS here. You see? I copy the fourth line. The fourth mean like this, not the fourth like Star Wars. The fourth line, right click, paste, enter. Great. This line just made a link between my computer and my repository in the cloud. Now it will ask you to make your username and password, because we are going to upload your website in GitHub, but to make sure this repository belongs to you, we have to configure your machine. So we say git config -- global, and then I say user.name, and between the quote you should put the same username you have on GitHub, the one you made when you create your account. Me is Yasin Kasha. This is mine. I press enter, and then I will do git config -- global user.email, and here I write my email, yasin@yakademi.com. I write enter, I press enter, and it's done. And now the last one is git push origin master. I press enter, and it's upload everything, and here everything is up to date for me. So now you will tell me, okay, great, but where is my website? You can come back here on this page and just refresh it by clicking here, or just by hitting Ctrl+R. I refresh it, and you can see I have everything, but I see my files. I don't see it as a website now, and this is what I want. I want it as a website, but we are coming to it. Here you see you have the branch master. Just remember it. I want you to click here on the settings, And in the settings, we will scroll down, keep scrolling until GitHub pages. And here it tells me I can make a website referring to a branch. Remember, we have a branch master, so I click on here, I click master branch, and I wait a bit. Now I can scroll down again, and I have to wait a bit for GitHub to create my website to make it available for everyone, but already it gives me here a link. So on this link I will click on it, and normally I have now my website which is online, and here you have the URL you can give to all your friends so they can see it and enjoy it, and of course show off. So I hope you really liked to discover HTML, CSS and JavaScript. I hope you got interested in it. You won't maybe become a developer, but at least you know this is kind of the future. Like, you will have to interact with developers in your life if you're not yourself a developer. I am a developer. I really love what I'm doing. I hope I could inspire you a bit and make you interested in these technologies. And if you want to learn more, be curious, just go ahead. There is a ton of things to learn. You can follow me on the YaKademi to learn more about this, my YouTube channel. And I just hope you enjoyed this training as much as I enjoyed giving it to you. See you, and bye.